and he's done it with style, he's done it with aggression, he's done it with incredible surfing, Philippe Jervis, and even, well, I mean, they're the only people that aren't happy with him. I mean, they've come down to watch the surfing.
You know what? The other day we were looking at the waves from the top of the Rio Waida point, and they were all together. It looked like a little meeting, and I was talking to Canoa. We have more than just people as fans.
Yeah.
Leo just went behind him, and he's going to turn around, and he's going to have the inside. Oh,
here we go.
Liam got it. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
That's really good. Really good.
Oh, and a big turn. Can he get round? It's only going to be of any importance.
That's the thing about it. Yeah.
It's only going to be, it's more of a mental game that than anything else.
Check this out. Leo tried to go around him. Oh, that was a close one. But yeah, as you can see, it's a good turn by Liam, but as you can see, they're way too deep.
Leo will take that, but it was pretty interesting, I think. Here we go, though. He's wide now. Takeoff's in the foam. O'Brien down the line. Swoops around on that yellow board he's been riding all week on the DHDs. And there he goes, looking for a section here. There's a big wave, but it's got a lot of downtime. He's waiting for something big on the inside. And there he goes for something massive. Can he hang on? And he can, and that was huge. And that's one of the best turns we've seen, I think. So a single turn, but wow, that was massive. Yeah, and they're both looking at this. Liam will go just to make sure that Leo does. So fades right, back to the power source. First turn's a little soft as he has to pump his board. And then back to the corner. That's such a clean face as this Winston's off. And there's a big stab right in the pocket. So much spray. That's such a functional and good-looking manoeuvre that he's got in his locker. And there's another little foam climb. A bit of a sludgy wave. You know, he surfed it really well, but the wave selection, a bit of a function that he hadn't had a wave in 12, 13 minutes. He kind of had to pull the trigger sooner or later.
Actually, Leo went on this one, and the wave, he surfed really good, as you said, but unfortunately doesn't have the size or those big walls that we've been watching on the big scores, as we see here. This snap layback, it's really strong, really powerful, but, you know, he surfed it really good. Obviously, it's going to be an average score. So, Leo, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a mistake. He felt the pressure on that one, and he felt like he had to go on that one. And now Liam can control and wait for the good one.
Yeah, it's a difficult place to be in.
Obviously,
if you wait, which, you know, it's a patient game, then you get down to what? You know, Liam hasn't caught a wave yet, so you're down to 15 minutes. You haven't got a wave. You start putting pressure on yourself. So he got to 4.5. And just gets himself in the heat at the very least, and will back himself over the last back half of the heat to try and better that quite substantially. But yeah, whenever you're sort of taking off and fading.
I'll be back to that as we see Liam just dropping this one really strong turn, but unfortunately just again a bit too deep on the lineup. Unfortunately, he didn't get through that section. It was a good one, and it was a big one. Oh, he got so much speed out of that one, but unfortunately the wave just gets away from him. Working really good, as you can see, because as you said, Leo is a really smart competitor. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to surf, and he's getting a pretty good wave here.
Yeah, starts off with a cut back into the foam, and then just kicks out. So both guys are struggling to get a read on this at the moment.
Let's see how he handles it as he's looking at this inside, trying to make something out of it.
Yeah, he's going these little smaller ones. And here he goes around the corner. He's going to try and back his real flair of his surfing. Oh, and there's two really big turns. So a smaller wave, but you know what? You can tell I think he's surfing as good as any stage of his career, just in terms of the pace and the spray. But this wave was a small one. But this is what Belly was talking about: doing the hard work, grinding it out, constructing a heat, and just getting in the game. And he's finishing off there, so it's a lot of good surfing on a smaller wave. So only needs a 5.24 to get back in the heat. So we'll see how he goes. The crowd liked it. Smart surfing, smart competitive surfing.
Pretty clean, as you see. The first scarf was pretty nice here. Just timed it really well. A lot of water straight into the snap layback. Zam. And the wave just kind of dies off on him at this part, but he did really well. I had no idea the wave would be so long, because he surfed it all the way through the rocks, as we see here. He's just waiting for the wave to stand up. A little bit mushy here. He has to deal with a couple of lumps, but still very smart surfing and very good surfing. He's going to do this last one, and he's going to be happy with that one. So that's going to be a pretty good score.
And we just see Leo going wide. He's trying to get a roll in. Seen something, we don't know. It's a bit of a bucking bronco and he's up. So that's, again, without priority, he can afford to just maybe have a swing. Here he goes. A big turn, flashes off the top. Nice roundhouse cutback, sort of slash, and now he pumps down the line. This might have a section on the end. Here he goes. Whoa. And cracks it hard. And he likes that, so that was under priority. That was just better positioning.
It was.
And he just, you know, that's local knowledge, I think.
I think this wave, this wave by Leo Fioravanti, that last turn was absolutely insane. And also got a pretty big turn on the outside, which is really important here. Wham! Just pushing that tail to the front and then waiting. Just see this connection. He gets the momentum, he gets the speed, and he just puts the board there. He just throws it as strong as possible. A huge fist pump, and he loved that one. And what score it is, Ben? Look at this.
7.83, massive number. He's been posting sort of minimums of sevens the whole competition. Finishes off there. He really liked it. Here we go. So he tries to respond. It's a bigger wave, but first turn is kind of slow and sluggish. Now he winds up, drags that hand in the shore, and he's trying to get on top, and that's not going to cut it. You think Leo's going to get a big number here, and he's going to need a pretty score. He's going to need a better wave than that. So Leo under pressure, and Liam just couldn't respond.
Again, a little bit too deep on that one. The wave wasn't that good, but he managed a couple nice cutbacks, and he's going to make a bit of a mistake here. He almost got caught up.
His next goal was winning the event, and well, now he's one heat off that, so pretty huge there for Leo. Showed the emotion. He's been pretty calm and composed through most of it, but eventually sort of after that second wave, he went for it, and he showed how much it meant to him. Liam will come in. He'll be very sort of hurt and angry at the moment, but given a cold beer and a bit of time with the boys, will reflect on what's been an incredible week of surfing, and we'll definitely see him on the top echelons.